This just right.
No, it's 7:01, homie.
It just turned 7:01. We're live.
We're live.
Cue the duck.
Right there. There's always got to be a duck floating around.
You know, these hoodies are nice and comfortable.
I wouldn't know, man. You're the only one that has one.
I got more than one.
I know, but you also live a few minutes away.
Yeah. Well, they'll be here.
All right. Got the backup feed going.
Hey, we're the one. Yay.
Yes, we are. Doesn't say who it is though. My background changed.
Yeah.
And it looks decent.
Oh, we just jumped to 4.
Yeah. I like the background. It looks pretty good.
I do too.
I just want to get out of the way here a little bit, see if I can see it a little better. Oh yeah. What up, Nick? Yeah, can't really make out everything that's up there, but there's some cool stuff up there. All right, back to the working here.
All right.
What up, Nick?
Aloha, everyone. We'll just let everybody build on up, and hopefully, yeah, I hope I'm.
I need to get my other feet up.
No. There we are.
No, that's not what I wanted. Just want the regular version. I need to get my other feet up. Well, okay, turn off the sound bar.
Oh, we did that again.
You need to just disconnect that sound bar altogether, brother. That thing causes issues.
I know. It wasn't doing that. And then I knocked my phone down. It's been a heck of a night. Oh, I broke my tripod, huh? Don't need that anymore. Well.
All right. Ken has officially gone off the rails.
Yeah, it's been a great night.
Sirens aren't going off anymore. Mid-States Live on supper on the grill. It's a good night. Nice.
Hey.
Super Mike underneath the Bayonne name. Or is this Miss Bayonne? Derek, what's up? Reagan.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, to the basement with the dogs. Well, hopefully your wife and kids are in there somewhere.
And Derek with his classic hi.
Yeah.
I'm going to sport some new hoodies. You know, these will be available. I thought I'd share. We didn't talk about that.
But they do exist.
And they exist, and we got a racetrack too.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of it. Dell, what's going on, man? All right, we got to... Oh,
go ahead. I was going to say, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, tonight we've got a repeat guest. I think one of our first repeat club guests. Oh, hold on. Let me get that out of the way. Let's not talk about that. If you don't know by now, it's none other than PJ. That's why we're saying, cue the duck. So we got PJ on tonight. It's going to be a great show. Who knows what craziness he's going to say. What else we got? I know the mail issues are getting out of control with RLC. So we can always talk about that again, too. You know, I'm all in favor of that.
I got this thing in the mail.
I opened that last week.
Yeah.
So the other thing is up in Crooks this weekend, there is a Hot Wheels show going on. There will be a few of us attending as well. And also there is a scheduled meeting in Sioux City for the Sioux Diecast Club. If you are a part of them and you want to attend, by all means, please go attend. I'm sure there's some exciting information that they're going to share. What it is, I don't know. I'm watching from the phone. Storm rolling through. Gotcha, Mike.
That was like
CJ,
a really abbreviated version.
Aloha, Stacy, and with you as well. So let's get into it. Let's just get him out here. I mean, I don't know why we got to keep people waiting. Here he is, the one.
You're the monkey with the controls, so.
The PJ.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, PJ?
Hey,
How are we doing tonight?
Not too bad.
Yeah. As I say, I have plenty of ducks sitting around here, so
They're
good.
everywhere. I need the gold one though. I don't
Hey
have the
Brent.
gold one yet.
Hey Brent.
Oh, look at you! You got the gold duck. That is not. I've been hunting for it, but I haven't seen it yet. So
I might have a
CJ's
couple on. I might have a couple on Sunday. You never know.
all right, good to
CJ,
know.
please be safe out there. I hear you have no power, so hopefully everybody's safe and well protected. All right, enough with the formalities. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I was
All
going to
right.
say, everybody be safe in the storms tonight. I have the tube on just in case.
I'm wearing noise canceling headphones in my basement. What's the worst that can happen? So
Exactly.
I mean, if I sit here and all of a sudden the curtains start moving and I'm missing a window, I'll be like, I gotta go. But
Then
Miss
you might need to
Terry?
run for cover.
Okay, PJ,
Right there.
first question. Since you've been in the club,
Mm-hmm.
what is the biggest change or development that you've seen amongst the club itself? Can be
Biggest
anything.
change I've seen amongst the club itself. I would think the biggest change I've seen is that we've just all come together as a big family. I mean, we're all one, just in our club events as it is, we have multiple people that love hanging out. They come to the shows. They love doing all that kind of stuff, being a part of us. I mean, it just, I've noticed a lot of growth. I noticed a lot of people, are repeat people that want to come back. I mean, it just seems like overall the club itself, it's become, more fun. There's more things we've added to make it more fun. I mean,
Okay.
that would be what I would say.
I would agree with all of that.
Miss Terry is in agreement too. Okay.
All right, now I have the radar up, so I feel a little bit safer, and it's
Of course,
gonna get interesting.
we'll take your questions as well. What is
It changes the facial hair.
Oh, and just hey, whoever said that, just wait. In about a month, it might change again.
That was Mr. Reagan. I
Tell
really
Reagan
need to
it
move.
might change again.
I really need to
Okay.
move my computer from over here to over here, so I can do this instead of looking over here every 5 seconds.
it's fun. So, how's your 442 collection grown?
It always grows, it continuously grows. There's always new one. I think I was telling someone the other day, I don't remember who it was, but I think it was someone I was telling the other day. I think I've gotten to almost every single one of them. I think. Now there's a couple new ones still coming that I'm working on getting, but I think I have almost every single one. I think.
Now, is there a specific version of the 442 that you go for, or do you go every casting that's ever been done, except the red lines, because you probably don't want to jump down that rabbit hole?
No, that's a scary rabbit hole, and I have no intention of jumping down that rabbit hole. I've already jumped down a big enough rabbit hole just getting into this, and with how much I have collected and everything, I'm good. But in answer to that question, let me think. I don't know. I mean, I do all the above. Seriously, all of the above. I don't shy from the castings. I have 67s. I have 70s. I have 71s. I don't shy from the casting.
Okay.
Mhm.
First question for you tonight. What got you into collecting? That's by Miss Terry.
Okay, what got me into collecting? Well, I mean, I've been collecting ever since I was a little kid. Actually, this would be a perfect time. Hold on. I'm going to set my phone down for this minute because I'm going to tell a story in this too. So hold on just a second here.
Oh, see,
I have props tonight.
Ceiling.
So.
Props?
Where is it? Yeah, I have props.
And they're not
If I can-
ducks?
No, they're not ducks. Well,
Y'all gotta watch the
I
replay
take
of
that
this
back.
later
I do have
tonight.
some ducks sitting around here near me as well, but they're not. That's not my props. So in answer to that question, I've been collecting for years. I started as a little kid. Ever since I was little, I was always wanting Hot Wheels, always into cars. I would say I've seriously got into collecting within the last probably 15 years. And when I mean serious, like going after, what I want, what I like, what I think is good, so on and so forth. Yes, I realize whoever said that. Yes, I am still a little kid. Yes, I
Super
realize
Mike.
that.
That's Super
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, I think that doesn't surprise me coming from him. But I would say seriously in collecting, probably within the last 15 years, one of my stories that I love to tell in the collecting world is, and I have a picture of it. So this car right here, this is one of my props. This car right here is a 73 Falcon XB Treasure Hunt. Now, when I found this, probably about 10, 12 years ago, did I know it was a Super Treasure Hunt? No, I had no clue. I had no clue it was. I just bought it because I thought it looked cool. I'm like, hey, it's a different variation. Okay, different paint scheme. Maybe they messed up, whatever. Come to fast forward about 15 years or about 5, 6 years to, now I do what I do. I was looking through a tote one day and I found that and I about had a heart attack. I was like, oh my God, it's a Super. Back then I didn't know what a Super was. And so I've always said that car is one that'll hang on that'll be the only carded Super that I'll ever own. And that is just because I can't rip that one. The story's too cool. I can't. Nope.
I hear you.
That cardboard will never get shredded.
I have very similar story. Mine is sitting over here in the corner of the room, but it's a green 95 Volkswagen Bug.
Yes, that's a great story.
But it's no longer on the package. But that's not my choosing. That's not my choosing. So
I think there's a story in why that's not on the package anymore, if I remember correctly.
There is. But
all right.
I digress.
From Hot Wheel Hunter, he wants to know, how did the duck thing get started?
Well, he can be to blame on that one because he started the whole ordeal. But it was kind of, I don't know, at a show one day, it was kind of a spoof that he started just to kind of lighten things up. I think, it's been about a year now? Year and a half-ish,
yeah.
I think. So about a year now that we've had that up, and it's gotten crazier and crazier. I probably need to keep one of these just cause, but
well, yeah,
I'm going
part
to
of your persona now.
Well, yeah, I have plenty of ducks around. I don't need any more.
So I want to ask you one thing about the ducks.
Mm-hmm.
In the entire experience that you've had with them, have you ever felt like there's been stuff done that was malicious or mean in nature
No.
in regards to the ducks?
No. The only thing that I would say is that the first time that they appeared, it got a little out of hand. But it was,
and we stopped.
Yes, and you did stop. And I think as Kent and Brent both laugh on that, yes, you guys did stop, and I appreciate that. But as far as mean or malicious, no, it never got to that. It just. I think the first. Okay, did I get annoyed? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that I'm trying to sell stuff and then all these yellow ducks, like these little things keep popping up on my table, and I'm wondering where the heck are they coming from? It's like, okay, now we got a problem.
That was a really fun day. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, it was.
That was a good day.
Yes, it was.
Really we had a packed house that night too.
Yes, we did. Wasn't that one of our first Ashland shows?
That is first or second or third. It was a winter one. That was the show where it was so busy we had to have people outside.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's when Q and Joe were outside set up.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yep.
That was a great show.
It brought more people to the table. Win-win. Let me guess. Is that Terry that said that?
Yeah, that was Terry.
Yeah. Come back from the bathroom and they had to be 100 plus steps.
Yeah. I mean, we were just dumping them all over the place, and then they
picked
up and.
From what I was told, it was a contest to see who and how many would get on the table, and then that contest later on, I think it was. Let's see, was it later on last year or later on? Or early this year, then it turned into a male contest, which I did not know about until someone added me in. Like, what the heck?
That one was fun.
You just so you know, I think Shelby helped participate.
Yeah, she was in on it a little bit.
No. No.
But it was good. I mean, I'm glad you're a good sport about it. Okay.
Well, how can I not be? I mean, it's harmless fun. What the heck?
Yeah.
So now that you've been selling it for a while, and I think you're one of the more recognizable sellers that we have at our shows. How has that changed for you? How's getting that, I wouldn't say recognition, but being noticed?
I think a lot of people notice that, first of all, obviously I've been told you can find where I'm in the room, usually, I don't know why, but, usually I've been told you can hear me, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm still deciding on that factor.
It's good.
The other thing is, though, I think I've learned, not only have I learned a lot through selling, I've learned what things are priced for, how to search them, how to find them, more successfully. So then, when it comes to doing a deal with someone, I can make sure that it's done fairly. And I think that's one of the things that keeps a lot of people coming back to me, is they know that I'm negotiable. I'm negotiable, I'm easy to deal with. They're going to walk away usually getting something. They're going to walk away feeling happy. It's not going to be one of those things where they're going to walk away feeling, well, that guy kind of jerked me around. I mean, they're going to walk away feeling, okay, I got a good deal from that guy, and I'm going to go back and talk to him again. Kind of like with the whole ordeal kind of like with the people from South Dakota up there. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to go this weekend to Crooks. I've had a number of people that they'll ask me, hey, when are you coming back up here? You coming up here anytime soon? I'm like, well, no, not right now, So I know there's a lot of people that are excited to see all of us up there again.
Yeah, I think so.
So
again, Hot Wheel Hunter with another duck question.
I saw that. Yeah, they appeared in different places, AKA a lunchbox, center console of my car. There's other
glove
places.
Box.
Yeah.
I mean,
you might have one floating around somewhere in your boxes that you never found, because I think I tried to sneak one into one of your totes at one point.
So while you're joking around here, Robin was cleaning out stuff one day, and she has this garbage bag, and sure enough, there was 2 of them in there. She goes, "What are
that
these?
Might have been me.
Can I throw these away?" She goes, "No, we'll give them back to PJ later. They're his."
Oh, goody! So it's a return to sender. Lovely.
Yeah. We've got to make sure they go to the right people.
Well, yeah, I suppose they do. Have you got a live duck yet? No, let's keep the live ducks away. We don't need any of that. That's enough. That would be going a little too above and beyond. Let's not do that.
Stacy wins. Stacy wins.
I might
Was he the live duck comment?
Yes.
Yep.
I figured.
Oh, man.
Not surprising.
I was gonna say I might know a guy.
No.
Well, if Bongars had them, we could definitely find them. They'd have baby ones around. Let's no.
Let's not and say we did.
Tell
Stacy, no, it's not a challenge.
You just did.
Yeah, it's a challenge now.
Oh God.
So back to I have a 442 question.
Yes.
Do you possess the #1 treasure hunt 95?
Yes. The blue one. Yes, and I have it open, surprisingly.
Nice.
Yep. I think if I remember correctly, and I think I have Super Mike to thank for this one, he opened it one day and I saw that and I'm like, ooh, that's what I need. And I asked him right after he opened it, I was like, so what are you going to do with that? And he's like, well, let's work a deal. And we worked a deal, and yep, I have it sitting on one of my shelves over here in my toy room that I live in. So,
nice. In your apartment?
Yes. It's a toy room. Trust me.
I think we all have a toy room somewhere.
Yes.
And I
Yeah,
think
mine's
all of
just
us
a
are
one-bedroom
currently-
apartment. That's all it is.
Okay, so what about flat out 442s?
Is that one that looks like a Olds? Like it's kind of a like I can't think what they call them, but they're kind of like a little more like rounder 442 car. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
No, then I'm lost then.
it's a Blackwall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those cars from the kid that was like a race car, but yeah, we wasn't a race car, but cool.
I think I know what you're talking about. Now that you say that, I think I know what you're talking
Flat
about.
nose, it goes kind of like that, where
Yep.
that's
Yeah, I would. And I'm a biased opinion, but being a true on 442 fan, I would say that is not a 442.
well. There we go. I can respect that.
My 442s would be either the late 60s, the early 70s, and Brent will like this answer, or the G body 442s. Those are the true 442s.
Those are classic.
Yep.
Okay. Again, we are taking your comments, so please just keep them rolling in. Questions. We'll go from there. Brent, you got any other ones for him right now?
Trying to think.
Because nothing's off limits.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the way.
This is a family friendly show. There is
Well, yeah,
limits.
keep it family friendly, but no, you can
course.
anything Hot Wheels related, you can ask me.
Okay.
So what? Okay, I've got one. Well, you can think of one.
Go ahead.
Okay. So what have you thought of your first two experiences at the Midwest Diecast Convention?
I thought they were really good. I enjoyed my time there. It was fun being able to meet Zarnock and Walker firsthand. It was very fun being able to buy a Night Stalker custom piece, which I have. Oh, okay. Did not know that.
There you go.
Anyway, it was cool to be able to add one of his own custom pieces into my collection, because obviously he did a square body, and I am huge into square bodies. As if you could see the wall behind me, it is filled with square bodies. If that gives you any inclination that I collect them. It was cool being able to meet those guys firsthand, kind of get to know them a little bit, talk with them. I mean, Zarnock, I literally walked down the hall to the setup room, and I was just chatting with him like, I would chat with you guys, and that was really cool. I mean, it was awesome to get that experience. I'm excited for this year because I'm excited to be able to get to meet Vituski and Benedict. I'm very excited to meet them. I'm hoping by then my gasser will be here, but with the way things are right now, probably won't happen. But, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm still waiting on a couple pieces, which, when they'll get here, God only knows. So I am up to date, though. I have my C10 and I have my Mustang, which is awesome. I'm surprised.
I have neither.
No, I don't have either.
I have neither one of those. But I do have the Datsun.
I can show the C10 if you want to see it. I have one.
I have the Datsun.
You have the Datsun?
Yeah. You probably can't see it. It's all the way up there.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying they're getting the Datsuns, and that's about as far as that's going. The C10s are still in limbo. Same with the Mustang.
Somebody else I saw posted the Chargers, the Selections Chargers.
Really? They're getting those already. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody post those yet. Like I said, I've seen a lot of Mustangs and a lot of C10s. Okay, hold on a sec here. Now I gotta get another piece for show and tell. Hold on.
Yeah, there's my golf.
Rubbing it in.
There's my golf Datsun.
Okay, I'll put this here. Make sure that works. There we go.
And while you're getting that ready, Mr. Artery wants to know, what's your favorite brand? Hot Wheels, M2, Greenlight, or other?
In answer to his question, I would say I don't stray. I collect it all. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling, Sometimes I'm feeling Auto World, Greenlight. I mean, if you looked at my squares, it's all the above.
Okay.
So I don't stray. I mean, I really don't. As
So I
said,
have a question, a follow-up question for that.
Mhm.
Have you seen the new M2 hauler that's coming out?
Yes, and I just pre-ordered a case today.
Well,
Yeah,
Already on top of that.
yeah. I actually really like that one. For those that don't know what we're talking about, it's a 73 GMC Cyan with a camper shell pulling an open trailer with a lifted 73 on it, and it's all color matched. So
Yeah, and what's cool about the C10, the one pulling the lifted one, and I think they're both the same, is they
Yeah.
are both like barn find trucks, and they're
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like
I'm
almost
thankful
like a
that
blue gray almost.
right. I'm thankful that the Chase is the Bronco and not the C10.
I agree fully. I just hope to
Although
find one.
in the last C10s that were released, in my last case I ordered, I did get a Chase, which I was very happy about.
There you go.
So
there you go.
now
So
that will come with me for sale, but because I'm not a Chase collector, I don't care about that. I like the regulars.
I like certain chases, depending on what they are.
Yeah.
When it comes to, I like the White Lightnings, and
Mhm.
I do like the White Lightnings because they are dramatically different
Mhm.
from, say, a Super Treasure Hunt. Or I'm not a big fan of the way Greenlight does them because I don't
Mhm.
like the green or the chrome. You know how they do those. And I do like the M2 Raws, but I don't like when they gold everything out because a lot of times it looks worse.
By the way, you're talking about White Lightnings. No bringing up the certain White Lightning I'm thinking of.
Mean this one?
Maybe. I'll take grief
What,
for that. It was an accident, you know.
Mr. Wiggins? What's up? How you doing tonight?
I was gonna say,
All
just to
right,
show this off.
we
There's
got
that
another one here from Reagan.
in
What do
all its
you do
glory.
more, selling or collecting?
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
there you
there's
go.
that in all its gloriness, just for what it's worth.
There you go.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty looking. It's
Can't
very
wait to
pretty
get
looking.
mine.
I just don't have. I don't have any room yet. Okay. So what was the last question? I'm sorry.
Do
I got
you do
distracted.
more selling or collecting? Well, that'll happen with the C10.
It's equal. It's very equal. Anymore, in fact, anymore, it's very equal because I, you know what, like, especially with my square bodies, I end up buying two of everything for the most part because I want one and I know that they're going to be a decent sell. So I have no problem buying two, you know. So
Do you find that your selling helps feed into your collecting?
Yes, I would say so. I think a lot of what I buy and sell anymore, and I think this helps. I think I actually would say it's the other way around. I think my collecting feeds into my selling aspect because of the fact that what I buy to sell, actually translates into what I would collect. So hence why I buy, you know, yes, I do buy some JDMs, but I steer away from the JDMs as much because, sorry, Kent, no offense.
Right.
I know you like the JDMs. I have respect for them. I'm just not a fan. Anyway,
It's okay.
I'm huge into the muscle cars, and so I find that that's why I buy a lot of the muscle cars. Same with the trucks, same with the Blazers, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like if I'm going to collect it, then I'm going to want to offer it to the public because that's probably what they're going to want to. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people that I talk to, even if they're first timers that I meet or they're people like through our shows and whatnot, they're all pretty much collecting the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Gotcha.
And he actually added to that comment, what do you prefer more, buying or selling?
So selling or collecting?
Yeah.
I think it's a toss-up. I like both, In the past few years, I mean, I've gotten more into selling than I do collecting, but I'm kind of reaching that point where I have certain castings that I want to add to my collection. So I'm more than willing to go after those castings. Like one I can think of in specific is that Forerunner from the Boulevard set. I could not find that in stores anywhere. And when I was at Fremont, Derek Nice had one on his table, and we were able to make a deal happen, and it worked out great. He got some cars that he was looking for. I got what I wanted from him, and one of them happened to be the 4Runner. And it's, I will tell you, it's very nice in all its glory. I will tell you that. It's a nice casting open.
I'm looking for one more I need to send out to California for a friend.
You're talking the white one, but there's that one.
Yeah, that one's cool too. I haven't opened that one yet.
That's
on my list to open.
But I'm actually gonna comment on Reagan's question too. For the how like for me, I actually prefer not selling when it comes to a show. I would rather be able to walk around and just hang out and actually hunt for things. I miss that. We go to so many shows anymore. It seems like there's one every couple of weeks almost. But I tell you what, there's sometimes I just wish that I could just walk around and just look for stuff that I need for my private collection. So if I had to choose, okay, you're either selling or you're buying today, I will go walk around every day, hands down.
I like walking around in his basement and shopping down there.
And where?
There is no shopping. There is no shopping.
Are we? My bad. Party foul. Are we going shopping in his basement? I didn't know that was a thing.
No,
there's no shopping in that basement.
Oh
no!
You got me all excited.
There might be some trading that happens, but
I don't even know about that right now.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the ginormous ripping party that happens down there. That's what I'm waiting for.
Everybody is.
I think it's coming. The cases are in the house. I just got to get them on the walls. I've been working on it. I don't know if anyone notices, but the backdrop changed.
Yeah,
I did notice that a little bit. I noticed the Legends flag up there. I noticed that much.
Yeah, there's actually a whole nother car case behind me. There's actually 3 of them now.
Oh, yeah, it did change.
So my next question for you, PJ, is if you could improve one thing or which you do have the power to do, by the way, if you could have just change one thing or do something different club-wise, what would that be?
Boy, that's a tough question. I don't know if I have an answer to that. I don't know if I see anything that needs to be changed. I feel like as a club, we're doing really good. Obviously, maybe the only thing I could think of is just the more of the unity thing, us just continuing to just, be together, be one. Band ducks. No, Hot Wheels Hunter, we can't do that. That would take the fun out of it. We got to keep those in. But I don't know, just like I said, I think maybe just the more unity, just keep everybody together, keep people happy, figure out how to do that. But I think we've been doing that really well so far,
Okay.
So
yeah.
That'd be the only thing I could think of. Other than that, I really can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
Nice.
I feel like we've fixed anything that was brought to our attention. So
there you go. Cool. All right. So I got one. It's a random, and it's what would your pick be for the next club car?
Oh, well, I guess I could go with 2 castings, but this is going off of my heart.
That's what I'm asking. What would your ideal casting
I'd say
be?
I'd probably be I'd be torn between 3. And obviously, I think I'm going to probably pick the one that's the closest to my heart, which is a Ford Bronco. Because obviously, as far as a club car, we want to look at something that we would want to have something that has room for multiple, for a good amount of deco. I feel like that would be a good casting. Like I said, the 442, if you did like the 67 442, that would be cool. Because there's, the 67s were a little bit broader. No Pintos. Definitely no Pintos.
That was Mr. Joseph Zahn.
Yeah, no. Sorry, Jojo, no Pintos. Or either that or maybe a square. But then again, I mean, it depends on what ones we were using. If we were using the green squares, I mean, right now you can find plenty of them. So, but I would think the Bronco would probably be first.
Okay.
You know,
I'm always looking for ideas to add to the list of possible club cars for the voting in the future. So
That's
I
an
just
interesting pick right there.
yeah, that one. Derek brings up a good one. A T1 panel van. That would be interesting. That would be a
Could
good
be
one.
a 10-year.
I feel like people would get. I feel like people would get behind that one.
yeah.
No donuts.
Yeah.
Unless we're eating.
Yeah, no
Krispy
donuts.
Kremes.
We only want donuts to eat.
We need some mid-states ducks, I think.
That we could do that. That would work.
I think we know a guy or two.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
need much, just a couple stickers.
Cool. Well, I got a list going for future ideas for club cars. So I'm always looking ahead for the club cars because we always need to plan ahead on those. So
Yeah, I like some of the different choices we've made. So
yeah.
Speaking of choices, what have you thought of the first 3 cars so far?
The van I thought was kind of cool. It set us apart. I mean, it made us who we are. Let's see. The Cyclone I like. I think the Cyclone's very cool. The Vol. What now?
You said the Cyclone. I was like showing off. I was
gonna say. You mean the one that we? Oh yeah. Wait, what is that?
There's the bag of wheels.
Oh.
The wheels are in.
I know they're being worked on.
I think the other ones that I would say, or the other one that I would say, the Volvo. The Volvo was cool. I don't know, wasn't my favorite casting, but
this was
to each
Kent's
their own.
choice.
That was whose?
Kent's.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy over here.
Yeah, that guy.
On my
That
camera.
guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Not the guy in the middle. The guy on the end.
Yeah. The other end.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do like it. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do enjoy it. I think it looks good. But it was definitely Kent's choosing.
Yeah, and no offense, Ken, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, it was cool. I think the Dunlops we put on it made it look really cool. I think that I will admit that.
I get it. It's either you love it or you hate it with that one. There is no ifs, ands, or buts.
And Dave hates it.
Yeah, we've been told that Dave hated it. He hated it big time.
Mm-hmm.
Never again will we do that to Dave.
No.
I wonder why he hated it. Was it just a pain to customize, or
it's
the interior? Because it's a 3-part car. There's the base, and then there's the interior, then there's the actual body. But here, let me grab it here.
It goes back to that old flat out 442 mentality.
The gray stripe in the middle is the interior.
Okay.
That goes all the way around. Since it was going to be seen, he had to paint all of the interior.
Because I didn't really think it through and go, oh, wait a minute. I like it just the way you did it up.
It was his own fault, but it was his own fault.
Yeah. And because there was not the surface area either.
Well, there was plenty of surface area on the wagon.
Oh, yeah, there were tons.
No, I think the main issue with it was the white ones came out first,
mm-hmm.
and then there was, what was the other color?
The blue.
The blue, I think, was next, and then you had the red, and now you have the green.
So the blue one had gray interior, and that's the one that he mocked up.
Oh, okay.
And then we sent him the white one that had the blue interiors, so he had to change all of those to gray.
Got it.
So it was his own fault, and he's not here to tell me otherwise. But Dell had a question. How many cars are in your collection?
And I saw that question. Oh God, you know what? I don't have a count. A lot. That's about the best I can answer that. A lot. I mean, anymore, it just, it really depends. I mean, like I said, I've kind of hit that wall to some degree, where, anymore, I have certain things I'm after, and I go after those, and then everything else, I just, I offer it up for sale because I just don't keep it, So, I mean,
Nice.
like I said, I have my certain castings. The squares I'll always go after. The Broncos I'll always go after, especially to get what I want out of, get the ones I want. The 442s, of course, and then whatever I think is cool that comes out in the next year. Or I guess I should say, current year. Those I'll go after depending on what they are. But yeah, and answer that question, I'll just say this. I have a stack in my closet that's probably about yay high that are cars that at some point or another I would love to display. Now, that's a ways down the road because I need a house first, and I don't. That's not possible.
I hear you, man. No, and it's not. It is possible,
Well,
I'm sitting in mine. I know it's
shouldn't say
possible.
it's not possible. Just right at the current moment, it's not.
No, I
Mr.
got
Wallhead, what's up?
Also,
But yeah, I mean, mine. If you look at behind Kent, his room is finished, even though he rearranges it every week. Mine is a phony backdrop that I'm using that week per week because my actual room is over there, and then it's utter chaos all the way around me. So
yeah, I like the nice close-up shot that you got. It hides the chaos well.
I know you can still see the cinder block at the top, but hey, you can see less of it. So I'm
That's
working
okay.
there.
That's okay. We support that.
I just want to put this out here again. The picnic up in Fort Dodge, August 6th from 10 to 2 or 10 to 3, excuse me. There is a free will donation lunch for that as well. Just come out, hang out with the folks from the top of Iowa, y'all Iowa, us. Mocan folks are going to be there. Sioux Diecast is going to be there. And I think a linking contingent is going to make its way up there too. So please come hang out, just break bread, chill.
Yeah, that's an event I wish I could go to, but with Knoxville being the following weekend, unfortunately, that one's not on my calendar for this year. That's the only downside to that is that they seem to have that like the weekend before Knoxville. I'm like, well, we have a slight problem.
But that's okay. There's going to be other folks from mid-states that are going to be there representing. So
I think that's a comment to Kent there. Rearrange.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, Kent, have you
285.
kept track of how many times you've rearranged the room?
He says once.
Well, we know that's not true, but okay.
No.
It's continuous.
Well, my backdrop is now on number 2, but I didn't rearrange it. I had to rearrange it because my camera changed, so I wanted it to look better. So you got the concrete wall.
Hey, Kent, when you say that you've only rearranged it once and it's continuous, is that one continuous time that always just keeps rolling, or how does that work?
Yeah, there's maybe a interruption here or there. But yeah, there's some purging.
I bought another car. Crap, I got to get rid of a car.
Oh yeah. So now I have to figure out where to put that one.
but he's doing it. He's doing it the right way in his favor. He's doing it the right way. He is not sitting on a ridiculous horde of Hot Wheels. I am, but
hey Brent, I feel your pain.
Oh, you don't have a
no.
You don't.
Well,
you don't.
Okay, mine isn't as large as yours, but I still feel your pain.
Yeah, in fact, I've been inventorying my collection as of late, and we've managed to get through about 4 boxes so far, and we're probably close to 1,000 cars already.
Yeah, and how many of those are repeats? And
oh yeah, there's lots of repeats.
That's a good question. How many are repeats? That's a very good question.
Well, when I first started, when I normally, when I first got into it, I was buying what I liked, and I was normally opening one and keeping one carded. And then it got to the point where it was getting too many at the old house, so I stopped opening a lot. So I was just buying 2 of everything. And then it got to the point where I was like, well, if I don't really like it, I'm not going to buy 2 of them. So I would buy maybe 1 of some of them. And then it got to the point where I was only buying the ones I liked, and I was buying 2 of those. But as I've been digging through the boxes, I have found that I bought a few extras of certain castings. One that I don't understand why, and this is completely honest, I have no clue why. I have 6 USS Vengeance from Star Trek. Couldn't tell you why, but I found a box that has 6 of them in there.
Okay, then.
I'm not a Star Trek fan. I don't even know I have 1, let alone 6.
My thing is we've done some late night calling back and forth. You open up a box and there's 10 of this, and I'm like, I thought you were only buying 2. I didn't even know. I thought I didn't have it. And there's a lot more of that showing up, which is hilarious.
Yeah, I think that tends to happen sometimes. You realize you buy 2 because you think that you're going to need them, and then you end up going. You get to a store or a show, and you look at someone's table and you go, do I have that? And then you start searching through things, and you're like, oh man, now I've got 4 of those, and they're the same darn thing.
Yeah,
4,
I actually
8, 12.
One box I was going through, I found 7 of the 67 Chevy C10s of the Target Red Edition.
Oh, my
7.
goodness.
I have 7 of those. I have the Bone Shaker was a part of that 3 cluster, and I have, I think, 5 or 6 of those, and I have something else that was with it. But there's 4 or 5 of those too. And I found the very last Toys R Us set, which was the Lotus, the Toon Lambo, and the Bone Shaker, and I have 3 of every one of those, and I'm just like, that's a good problem to have. But so eventually, soon, there will be some stuff coming out for sale. So
that sounds like a good thing for us.
Ken's already snatched up a couple of things. So
there's one car that I'm waiting for. You just haven't found it yet.
Which one's that?
It's a Black.
I was just going to ask that question.
The Blackwing Skyline.
Yeah.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you've dangled it in front of me before.
No, I didn't dangle that one. You found that one on your own. You were snooping and found that one.
Yes, I did. All right. So
hey, sometimes that happens, All
right, let's talk about. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, it does tend to happen.
Let's talk about the mail situation, because I feel like now folks are getting beyond the disgruntled point.
I'm fine with it. We talked about it a few weeks ago. There's nothing they're going to do. They're going to just send them out when they get them available. It is a little annoying to see people going, I got my Mustang. I've seen Mustangs in person, but I don't have mine yet. PJ's got the C10. I don't have mine yet. I seen somebody posted a picture of the Charger today, and it's like, where's mine?
Yeah.
I think the thing is that I would say towards this is that, I don't know. It is frustrating. Here's the thing, and I kind of share both sides of that. I think it is frustrating at the fact that when you order something on there, that they send you an email saying, oh, yeah, we have it. And then you get a back order email. It's like, really? It's like, how do they not know? It almost makes them seem like they're becoming pre-orders anymore. And they're not, which is something that they could do. They could put on their site to say, okay, we do have this car coming for sale, but it's going to be a pre-order, you can order it today. We'll ship it out in a couple months. I think that would clear up a lot of the confusion. And I think maybe people might be more accepting to that. At least they're being upfront about it. Because I agree. It is frustrating to see. Like I said, I'm waiting on a C10. I'm waiting on 2 Power Wagons. When they'll get here,
yeah. Forgot about the Power Wagon.
Who knows when they'll get here? I mean, one C10 that I'm waiting on is going to a friend of mine, and one of the Power Wagons is going to a friend of mine. So, and they're both cool with waiting. I mean, they're fine with it, but it's just
it's not your, it's not your doing.
No, it's just frustrating though, because now I have to come to them and say, well, We're both on the back order list. Who knows when we'll get them?
Yeah, and that's the thing is I got a back order email for one of my Datsuns, and the other one's behind me. And everything else was, the Mustang, the C10, and the Charger were all made to order, and so was the Ventus, the Triassic 5.
Yep.
Those were all made to order cars. The Dodge kind of, I really would like to see that. I don't
Me
know where
too.
those are.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen
Power
one.
Wagon, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
wasn't
haven't
expecting
seen-
the Golf, and it just showed up. But
I think I've seen someone, I don't remember where it was, but I think I've seen one person post a Power Wagon. Someone had it for sale in one of my pages, and I was like, oh, okay. So they're finally starting to ship. That's good, Now, like I said, when ours will get here, when all of ours will get here, who knows?
who knows?
Yeah,
Sit and
who
wait.
knows?
Hurry up and wait.
I think the one I'll be most after, really, to be talking about RLCs that I will be most after, and I will be like on pins and needles till it comes, is that 454. That one I will be on pins and needles till it comes, because
Yes.
that one is the casting that they finally have heard us square body lovers, and they're finally making it.
Boo,
Yeah.
Reagan. I don't have my Power Wagon, and I want my Power Wagon.
Oh, did Reagan get his already? Oh,
Yeah.
lucky dog.
And I'm in agreement with you, PJ. That 454 is amazing.
Oh,
But I have a tie though, because I want that 73 Monte Carlo lowrider with the
that one,
suicide
yeah,
doors.
I would agree with
Really
that.
rad too, though.
Yep,
But
I would
those
agree
two
with that.
are like, those are mine. Yeah, I'm ready for those. Now, of course, I would prefer it that would, Hot Wheels would make a Malibu, but no. They make an El Camino, they make a Monte Carlo, they make the Grand National. Come on, where's the Malibus at?
I'm actually surprised that they don't, especially with seeing how, Auto World makes it, Greenlight makes them, Johnny Lightning makes them,
They
Well,
make a
I don't think
Malibu. It's a
M2, I don't think
64.
M2's made them yet, but they
On
probably
this-
will at some point.
In the 79 to 81 or 78 to 81 variety, though, Johnny Lightning is the only ones that make them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, but Johnny Lightning makes the 65, but then again, so does Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
So I'm getting half of them, but I need
I would think
more
Hot Wheels
79
would benefit
Malibus.
from that. I would think. I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't want to make that casting.
I'm gonna talk to Brendan here in a couple of months. So
I'm
I'm gonna set one on. I'm gonna set one and be like, can we make one of these?
Yeah, design this, please. Design this.
I'll let
Jim
Brian
Todd
have
review should
my
be at the end of the month. I'm not sure which ones.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Brent,
talk
I
to
have to
Brian
say
and see
one
if
other.
we can borrow my second gen Dakota proto.
Or
That's what I want.
you need to just bring your truck with you to Sioux City.
You should.
Yes, I am. That's the plan.
Nice.
Hey, Brent, I was going to say one other casting that I'll be on pins and needles for too, and this is only because they finally have listened to us too, is the Bronco when they make that one. That little, see, to me, I think that's cool. But,
Okay.
But it was the new one, wasn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it was
new
the new
ones-
one, which I like the new one. I think they're cool.
It's a
They're
nice
a little
Land
too-
Rover.
They're a little too compact for me. I'm sorry, but when I think of Bronco, I think of big old school, K5 competitor versions. Just the big old beefy ones.
That's true.
The
The
new
70s.
Broncos. The new Broncos remind me, as Kent said, a lot of a Land Rover. It's a Land Rover with a canvas top on it. I seen a guy today. He had the canvas back top with the windows rolled up like a Jeep, and I'm just like, "You live in Nebraska?" It's like.
Well, it was
cold.
also
I'm sorry.
95 today too, so I don't blame him for that.
No,
but.
yeah, but it was clean. He had these big off-road tires on it, and I'm just like, have fun at Target, It's like,
All right, so I think that's pretty much all we've got for tonight. PJ, I thank you for coming on. You were great tonight. Very engaging and entertaining, and we got to rip something open. We haven't done that.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I've got stuff sitting aside.
I guess I got the one tonight. So
No, we could do this.
ooh,
Ooh.
We could do this.
That's a main line.
That's what I was thinking too.
We could do this.
Ooh,
That'd be cool.
nice. So we got A, B, C. Ooh, D.
That Porsche's nice.
Yeah.
Those are the choices. Oh, wait a minute. There is a late entry.
I have A, so I'm opening A. See, I don't have that one. I don't have that one yet. I got to find that one yet.
I have I think I have A, B, C, D, and E sitting over here. So,
all right, folks. While everybody's getting ready to pick out their cars to rip open tonight, just a reminder: we've got there's the show in Crooks, South Dakota this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing all of our Sioux Falls friends again and getting to hang out with them. And I think it's going to be a good time. It's been a long time since anybody from the club has been up there in any sort of capacity to hang out with those folks. Again, our show is June the 5th in Elmwood, Nebraska. We have
sold out.
Yes, we have suspended the tables. Anybody who has reached out to me to ask for a table does have a table, just to make clear on that. And Mason City is the day before, on Saturday. So if you get a chance to roll out that way, please do. Miss Barb and the folks out there do a wonderful time. You get to see some amazing pieces that Mr. Robles had in his private collection. So go ahead.
Can I interrupt you guys? Or can I interrupt you for just a minute on that?
Go.
I did see, just for anyone who is wanting to know information on tables for that show, they are also sold out as well, I believe.
Nice.
Because I saw
Very
something the other day. Barb was asking about tables. I think she was trying to get people in, and I believe they don't have any tables left. So
there you go.
For what it's worth.
Very cool.
Okay.
Sold out shows everywhere.
Yep.
Oh, one last plug. We have the hoodies. We have the T-shirts. They are available in Elmwood. Hoodies are $40.
I don't.
Well, we have them.
I was saying he has them. We don't.
Yeah, I don't have them. I don't know what
he's wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't have.
I got
a
T-shirt on. Granted, I don't think I need a hoodie on because it's really nice in my basement though.
Hey Jeff, how are you? All right, let's get into it.
Be coming.
Let's get into it.
Elmwood show near you. All right, who's going first?
Okay.
I got a car, so. PJ.
PJ's first.
Okay. I was gonna say I'll rip two. Just since Kent had options, I picked two options just for the heck of it.
I have one.
So here's option A. That's gonna go first.
Oh, Greta's gonna be upset.
Well,
no, she's got one open.
You know what? I'll tell her this. If she wants one, I have one for sale as well. So
she actually has one open already.
Oh, she does?
Yes.
Now wait a minute. Okay, I have a question for that. When she opened it, did Derek die a little?
I don't think so.
No, Derek
opened some RLC cars on Saturday night.
Yeah. I can't believe he did that. I'm in shock. I can't believe that.
He went beast mode.
Were the RLCs GTOs though?
Yes, they were 67.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was ripping.
Dang, I was gonna say the things I miss when I'm at the racetrack, you know?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So we'll pop this guy open. Okay. There's that. I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty car out of the package.
I'll go second.
Okay.
There she is in all her glory.
Nice.
And a truck. All right.
Go ahead, Brent.
I have a 1979 Malibu.
Ooh.
And this one is red. And there's a reason why this one's being opened. Because the card is smashed in the back, in the corners, both blisters. And this thing is quite twisted. So It's got
Is
to
that
come
the one
off
I bought?
anyways. Maybe. I don't know. I have
That sounds
a
like
lot
a
of
perfect
Mount.
one for a rip.
It is. And the fun part about these is,
Does the hood open?
yes, they do.
Ooh. Ooh.
So pretty.
Okay, so
And
I'm
it
gonna
has
add one
taillights
more.
on it. Yes.
I know this is an ugly super, but it called to me in an auction, and I said, what the heck, I'm buying it. So,
Boombox.
boombox.
I have it.
Why I bought one, I have no idea. But
Mine's
it
like
just
right
called
behind
to
me on the
me, and I
front.
said, okay, why not?
I've
It
got
makes
one.
you happy.
Here we go.
All right, there we
There's the
go.
boombox.
All right, everyone. Good night. Again, Crooks this weekend. And then in a couple of weeks, we got a big weekend back-to-back in Mason City. And then again, Sunday on Elmwood. We'll see you all. Have a great night. Stay safe
Night.
out there in the bad weather. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.